Patrick here from Callaway Golf. I'm going to do a little deeper dive on the AI Smoke iron from Callaway Golf. The big focus on this is obviously the AI Smoke smart face that we use. And this is the AI process. And the big thing that we changed this year is we're using real fitting swing data collected from around the world to populate and produce a AI simulation driven by real golfer data. Golfer data that is taken by you, the consumer, and we use that to best give you a product that's going to maximize in every aspect, whether it's spin, launch, ball speed. We really focus on these irons getting you that basically the spin back that you don't usually see in a game improvement iron. You're gonna have that speed, you're gonna have that distance that you have, but you're also gonna have your spin. This is really an iron where we think we've brought that back to that true traditional spin rate, and that's all through the AI process that we use and the micro deflections we can control across the face. This is complemented by the tungsten mim weight that we have low toe in the head. This will center our CG, allowing for the CG to sit more behind the impact location that is more likely for a player of this type. This provides you to have a lower, more centered CG and a higher ball flight. The AI Smoke face now allows us to capture that spin back that would usually be the penalty paid for having that high launch. These builds of the Standard and HL are both longer than traditional 7 irons. The Standard is going to be a 1/4 inch longer, with the HL being a 1/2 inch longer. We're confident to give the player these longer clubs while still having tighter downrange dispersion. There are a few factors. The biggest factor is going to be our pre-worn leading edge. The pre-worn leading edge, or destructive leading edge, basically lifts the leading edge slightly off the ground from the ground plane. For a better player, that's going to allow them to attack the ball more aggressively. This is a feature that was driven from some tour feedback we've had that you'll see on other Callaway products such as Apex. But for the more weekend warrior golfer, maybe a higher handicap golfer that tends to hit more up on the ball or kind of skids into the ball, this will lift the leading edge off the turf, allowing for less of a grab and an easier turf interaction, really letting you hit through the ball and giving you confidence in your strike. And that's a big focus of this product, is building confidence for the consumer and for the player. You will notice that this is a slightly less offset than you would have on a traditional game improvement iron, maybe relative to a Rogue ST or a Paradym. And we can provide this player this little sleeker, sexier look because of the forgiveness features that we're providing the player. Once you get this on a launch mode, you're gonna see those higher spin rates, you're gonna see those higher launch, and then between the HL and the Standard, you're gonna see even more launch. You're gonna see a couple hundred RPMs of spin, you're gonna see a few degrees of launch, really allowing players to get the ball in the air. And we believe this is how we're gonna allow those players that are suffering in distance to get the extra carry to hold more greens. A big holistic approach we took to these irons was creating more pitch marks for the player, allowing players to go and fix that pitch mark from a nice steep descent with a lot of spin. A lot of things that players, as they progress in their game, start to lose. We really focus on a hybrid with a healthy ball flight. You know, we're getting you high launch, we're getting you a very high apex, ability to stop it on the green, something that a lot of hybrids struggle to do, and that's complemented with a good amount of spin. On the hybrid, we also looked at our turf interaction, realizing that that is a huge part of what gives players confidence in striking the ball. And that turf interaction confidence, as well as the shape confidence that we build, allows us to also build these a little bit longer than traditional hybrids, giving players more head speed and then thus more ball speed and more distance, while still maintaining control as they are tightening their dispersion through the AI face technology that we have. The HL and the Standard model are going to be actually at the same loft, but you'll be getting a significant difference in performance from the HL due to the movement of our CG and MOI. The CG will be sitting a lot deeper and a lot lower in that HL model, allowing you to get that spin and launch benefit that a player would want, looking for, a little more forgiving club. In the HL model, we're actually changing our gapping of length on the hybrids, thus to allow players to smoothly transition into irons further down the set. In the HL, we can expect players to transition around a 6-7 hybrid and smoothly transition that into irons without, large gapping, 20 yards, or maybe overlapping gapping that they have 2 of the same club. This will kind of free up other spots in your bag to fill in with wedges and other score-making clubs that will really be able to improve your game. With the HL and the Standard, everything in the AI Smoke line, we really focus on a holistic approach, looking at how irons can blend with hybrids, how you can have a full bag that's going to be building confidence for the player. We look at putting high technology in the head all the way up to the shaft and grip, making sure everything's balanced and giving the player the best ability to maximize their game. To maximize your game and use of the AI Smoke irons, please go get fit at the Hagen Oaks Player Performance Studio. Please check them out and see the results for yourself.